Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. In this video, we're going to cover a couple things. We're going to go over the newest update that came out, the newest developer update that came out last week. I was on vacation over the weekend, so doing a little bit of catch up here, but we got some cool stuff to discuss here. Also, with what's going on in the MCU, does that mean we might see a new Thor? That would be pretty cool. But first, before we jump into all that, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just dive into this really quick. There's really not a whole lot here, but there's some cool little nuggets of information that you can go ahead and pull out here. So first, Mysterio joins the fight. We covered this last week when I did the video for Mysterio, his unlock, his leveling up, and then taking a look at his animations and stuff. If you haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and link that up right here. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. I like the character, and I think that the Sinister Six is really shaping up quite nicely. And as far as animations across the board, I think for the most part, we got some pretty cool animations. I think Rhino's kind of I really like the Mysterio animations. And then Shocker's got some cool stuff too. But we do go over all of that. We also have multiple ways of unlocking Mysterio, which is really cool. We have him in the monthly calendar now. We have him in the milestone rewards. And we're going to jump into the game and take a look at the milestone rewards and just kind of compare them to what we did have. So we had the Captain Marvel milestones, which was pretty cool. The last milestones we had were pretty really not all that great. And then the milestones that we have right now, I think for the most part is pretty good and almost on par with Captain Marvel. I think it looks pretty good though. So multiple ways of going and unlocking Mysterio, and I think again, I think he is a lot of fun. And then that team, as a reminder, so that Sinister Six team is really for combating the city heroes and ultimately kind of just getting rid of the defenders, right? So pretty fun there. Also, the next thing to talk about is the Q&A with Cerebro. So I don't know if you've seen that video, but I'll just pop over here really quick. Casino did a Q&A session with Cerebro, which was very cool. Got a lot of good information in it. So if you haven't seen it yet, I would highly suggest that you go over there, take a look at that video. It was fun to watch. It was good to kind of get to know who Cerebro was a little bit, and Casino did a really good job with that interview as well. So it was a lot of fun. And down here, if you just take a look at his timestamps here, here's the questions he asked, and then you can go ahead and jump to whatever you want to see. But it was a really good video, and I highly suggest, again, jumping over there and going ahead and taking a look at that. So go and do that. All right, after this video, of course. All right, next is the Falcon Blitz. We are in the Falcon Blitz right now. Like I said, a little bit of catch up for me. I took a little bit of break over the weekend. I did do some gaming to stay up on some stuff, obviously, but I needed a little bit of kind of needed to relax a little bit between work and this and everything else. It was just kind of nice to kind of get away. Went to this nice Rhythm and Blues festival, this whole open outdoor area. It was a lot of fun, so I really enjoyed that. But I was really looking forward to getting back in here and getting these videos going. So the Falcon Blitz, we are in on that right now, and we do have a hand ×2 event coming up as well. So this week, I think if we take a look at the data mine and the video that I did on that and Vulture, I think we might see Vulture this week as far as a pack, because he is supposed to be out on August 1st. Now again, it's data mine information, so we don't really we don't really know if that's actual date or if that's going to get moved. So definitely take all of that information with a grain of salt. And nothing is ever truly a fact until it is in game. So that could change. But however, with this week, we might see that. All right, so that's pretty much it for this. It's pretty light on information, and pretty much all this information here is in game. So let's go ahead and jump in game really quick and take a look at that. All right, and in game, so there we go. There is the Falcon Blitz right there. And then if we go ahead and go into the milestones here, this is what we got. So we've got the same thing. So spend campaign energy, fight battles, and spend gold. If we take a look at these rewards, we've got, we get a mix of these milestone orb fragments and cores. We get some Mysterio fragments there as well. So I think it's pretty on par with what we got with Captain Marvel, except maybe a little less pieces, because I think in this one here we've only got what? We've only got 2 pieces of Mysterio here, and if I'm not, I'd have to go back and take a look at some of the videos and stuff. But I think a little light on Mysterio pieces there. If we take a look here, we get some decent rewards. No Mysterio pieces in this one at all. And remember, you need 100 Mysterio pieces to go ahead and unlock him. So you got some orange gear raid orb fragments here. And again, you've got these right here, these milestone orb fragments as well. And then you have the high roller one. Now you do get some Mysterio pieces here. You get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7 here if you complete all 14. But in order to do that, you need to spend 2.6 million gold. In order to take advantage of all of that. So as far as the value of the milestones now, I think it's much better than what we had just recently, but not as good as the Captain Marvel. Again, I got to go back and kind of take a look at those rewards as well, but I'm pretty sure we got a little bit more for the Captain Marvel rewards. But still pretty good. It's nice that a character like this, you're able to unlock him in multiple ways. Through the calendar. So if we go ahead and take a look at the calendar here. It's not actually here. It's over here. So the daily rewards here, the Mysterio calendar here. So we're going to look at what over the next 2 weeks we get 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, what's that? 55. So we get 55. We get half the pieces through the login calendar over a 2-week period. And then you're going to need another, 45 in order to unlock him through your milestone rewards. So, not too bad. If you're in this game every single day, you're logging in every single day, and you're doing your blitzes, and you're spending your gold, right? Right now I got 28.5 million gold, just kind of from the gold rewards, everything we get. It's fantastic to not have to worry about gold right now, but that's going to go pretty quick, I think. But there you go with that. Also, some cool updates here as well is that I do like the fact that the Wakandans are becoming more and more farmable. So we take a look at the Wakandans here. So we do have, as you know, we do have M'Baku here. Mr. T! He is available in the arena store, which is nice. So you can farm him every few hours. We do have Black Panther here. He is farmable right there in Cosmic 3.9. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab that right now. Grab some pieces. Do I get any? No, I don't. That's okay. Because I've almost got him up there. All right, and then Killmonger. Now, Killmonger is one that you can get in the raid store. So, again, you can farm him every few hours. And then finally we have Oiki. You know what? I have the worst time with her name. Someone tried to help me out with that one time. You know what? We're going to go ahead and farm this too. See if we can get... Hey, we got 2 pieces of her. Anyway, and then she's in Nexus 6-3. So they're all farmable now, which is nice. So we can all start kind of working on the Wakandan raid team. However, is the Wakandan raid team enough for Ultimus 7? I don't know. There's been some questions about that. There's been some concerns that the team just isn't up to par with for Ultimus 7. So I don't know. We will see. And then obviously we have Shuri. She's a legendary character, and you need you need the Spider-Verse team in order to go ahead and unlock her. So that is where I am with this team. The availability of these characters is much better than it used to be. We'll go ahead and click these rewards as well. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the new Thor and the MCU. All right, and do we have a new Thor coming? And with what's going on with the MCU, you never know. So it was recently announced that Natalie Portman is coming back for Thor 4, Love and Thunder. She's going to be playing Thor. And if you keep up with any of the comics, the Thor comics, you know that not Natalie Portman, but you know that Jane Foster plays Thor. And pretty cool little storyline. If you haven't read it, I think it's a pretty cool read. I've never really been too deep into the Thor lore, but I do kind of keep up with some of the highlights, and I think it's kind of pretty interesting. So, does that mean we have a new Thor coming into Marvel Strike Force? We see a lot of movie characters coming into Marvel Strike Force, and I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it's a new variant of Thor that would be pretty interesting to explore. And there we go with the rhyming. So there you go with that. Natalie Portman coming back to Thor. Do we get a new Thor in Marvel Strike Force? Who knows? It'd be kind of cool. It's nice to theorize on some of the new characters that may be coming to the game. So, all right, everybody, that's what I had for you tonight. Just a quick video to go over the newest update. What's going on a little bit in the MCU. By the way, have you seen the announcement for Blade? Very cool. Looking forward to that one. Who was that? That's a guy that played in Luke Cage. He played, what, Copperhead? So really, that should be pretty cool. That should be pretty fun. Anyway, so as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.